My name's Greg Irvine, I'm an artist and I live in South Melbourne. I've always lived with things around me, what I consider to be visually stimulating. I am the type of person, if I lived in ugly surroundings, I'd just curl up and die. I have to be surrounded by beautiful things. I just have to be, it's important. And my theory is, if I can't display it, I don't own it. And I'm not interested in hoarding, I collect old fabrics that I can use the patterns in my paintings. I like all sorts of antique furniture. I don't like wooden furniture. It has to be something a bit fantasy-like. It has to be decorative usually. It goes on and on, It just goes on and on. I've got a very nice collection of tortoiseshell objects, which I'm very fond of. I started buying those in the 60s, and you could buy them in junk shops for $5 each. And because they were tortoiseshell, and because they're decorative, each one has got a fabulous pattern on them, and the shapes are amazing. I am definitely house pro, definitely. In fact, if people don't like my house, I don't like them. And I really don't. And people have come in here and said, "Oh, isn't it hideous? What a load of junk." And I'll never invite them back again. I'm absolutely hurt to the quick. Most of my paintings are big because they've got so much detail in them that I need a lot of space to move around. It's because of the huge amount of detail in them. And my work is really labour intensive. And I can take sometimes 2 months to do a picture. The things that I put in my paintings are really a lot of the things I collect. So my paintings and my collection are one and of the same thing. I've always done sketchbooks because I've travelled so much. I've done hundreds of sketchbooks actually. I don't travel anywhere that I don't derive inspiration for paintings. So I like Indonesia, I like Vietnam, Cuba, India, all exotic places I'm very drawn to, which I can get ideas for paintings. I'd never take photos. I'm a Luddite. I hate modern things. I don't own a mobile phone. I haven't got a computer. They bore me to death. And the people that have them, on trams and things bore me to death too. I have a very serious addiction, like a heroin addiction called collecting. A very expensive habit, actually. It's not a cheap way to go.